Alright, welcome back everyone, it's your Code King Zaf here. I'm betting a lot of you just used the brand new legendary selection chest on the Sonic Stream Magnifying Slashes rune, which was a very good choice, but the issue is, a lot of you are using it incorrectly, which is not ideal, so let me show you, in this step-by-step guide, the best guide on YouTube for this skill, how to use it, and how to actually use your weapons and their effects, that we understand what you're doing in the first place. I don't want to just do a yap session where I just say do this and do that. I want to show you why we're doing the things we do. That way, I do make the best guides possible for you. To the right of this video, you can see the step-by-step. I am doing it on loop. That way you do have like a reference point. And as I go through the steps here, you can kind of compare and understand what's going on. Very important. And do, if you can, drop a like on this video. This one took a lot longer than our usual yap sessions, so I do hope you enjoy. That way I know you want more guides like this, but I do want to jump in. But first I want to mention something very funny. The only reason why I'm doing this video is based on this Reddit post. Someone posted how to perfectly use magnifying slashes, and they were pretty angry. They're like, be careful who you listen to. A lot of people are teaching this incorrectly, making you lose 30% plus damage per combo. And I found that funny. I'm like, man, this is something I would post myself on YouTube. Then I scrolled down and I was like, wait, what the heck? Zaf, is this you? Someone thought this was me, so I thought that was very funny. It wasn't me, but hey, it could have been. That's a pretty good idea. So I do want to do this video covering exactly how to use the best skill in the game to ensure you get the best damage possible. And just very quick everyone, if you want a bunch of free codes, make sure you go to the link down below and you support us. This is an Emerald supporter program. It is 100% free. That way, I can send you a bunch of juicy benefits. Let me show you. So once you press this button, you wait about 24 hours. Then you go to the top right. Do you see the My Page button? You press that. Then this page loads up. Then you start scrolling down. My name should come up here. You keep going down. Under Receive Benefits, all the brand new unique codes I send you will go, and we have 8 right now for 1000 essence, mana power extracts, and more. So make sure you support, especially if you're pay to win. A 30% off coupon to the shop. Oh baby, you don't want to miss out. So do support us, that way you can get all these benefits here. And I do want to give a big shout out to Riot for me first comment to our last video. Here is your shout out, bro, and enjoy that juicy exclusive Discord role. Alright, so let's jump in and cover how to use the best skill in the game, Magnifying Slashes Sonic Stream. Oh baby, we have 2 methods for you. We have the perfect combo number 1. This is using Plum, and this is using Moonshadow, so the 2 weapon combination. And all the way down here, this is the other combo. Without using Plum, you can use any weapon like Grimoire with the Moonshadow. So that is like the guild boss, you have Grimoire, Moonshadow. So I'll show you how to use that as well. It's much easier, but as you can see here, for step number 1, we have to dash and use Plum to get the full bloom effect, including the Plum flower effect. But this is optional. You don't have to do it, but I do recommend it. You do get a 4% attack increase and a 4% crit rate increase, which is pretty darn good, including the Plum flower effect, which just like 3 times, giving us a 12% crit damage bonus. So you don't want to miss out. You don't have to do it, but it does help out your damage overall, giving you some nice bonuses. So make sure for step number 1 to dash, use your Plum skill, that way you get the effects applied. And then step number 2, you want to use Shadow Step to get the target's defense down, and then you want to proceed and use the Moonshadow skill. That way, you do get all these bonuses applied here, which do stack 3 times, so a 45% target's damage taken increase, including a 45% target's dark damage taken increase as well. Very nice, including the A5 bonus, where we do get a 15% increase to the user and their team members' damage overall. Very nice, including the time slowing effect, which just help out a ton. So that is step number 3. So you Shadow Step, then use Moonshadow. Then we have a dash next. So you do have to dash to get the Plum's effect off, which is Amplifying Draw. This gives us a 32% crit hit increase and a 32% skill damage increase. And at the A3 mark, we also get a 32% crit damage increase. So a lot of bonuses here. It does increase how long the skill lasts as well. The effect that is for 5 seconds at 3, which is very useful. I do want to mention when you dash though, after using the Moonshadow skill, you do want to wait half a second. That way you can properly proc the effect right here, which is the Magnifying Slashes effect. As you can see here, when this skill is used in sequence with a Magnifying Slash attack or just at the right time after a dash, the damage of the skill increases by 250% for 3 seconds, stacking up to 2 times, when using the Magnifying Slashes skill as well, you do recover mana, so I do want to show you the replay really quick, but I do want to mention this very quick first. So you want to dash, and then wait just a little bit, and then use the Sonic Stream skill twice, that being for the Magnifying Slashes rune. You can see here, we have to use it after the right time, which doesn't really tell us when, but you do have to wait just a little bit. Let me show you exactly what I mean here, based on the replay. So watch very carefully, I've showed the replay. This will be at half speed, so as we jump in, the first thing we want to do is dash and use the Plum skill. That way we get one bonus stack right here, and we also get the full boom effect. This one here, very important. That's some bonus free damage, and after you do that, you want to activate your Shadow Step effect either by dashing or by using your shadows. So boom, here come our shadows. We use Shadow Step next, and now what you want to do is use Moon Shadow. Watch this, Moon Shadow comes, and now we have to wait, and then we have to dash next. Watch very carefully. We dash here, that way the Amplifying Draw effect applies, giving us bonus damage based on our Plum's passives, and then we continue here. We tap the skill twice, that being the Sonic Stream skill. Watch, we tap it once, tap it twice, we got 2 mana pop-ups, so 1 mana pop-up and another pop-up here. Now you want to dash again to ensure the Amplifying Draw effect does apply to the last skill cast. Watch this very carefully. We're dashing again, Amplifying Draw, and we use the skill, boom, 200 mana again, so you should see 3 200 mana pop-ups. And throughout the skills cast, you want to use dash twice, that way you get the most damage possible. Oh baby. Now I do want to show you the Grimoire as well. So this is a Grimoire, no Plum. We start out with the Grimoire, that way we get the effect applied to the target. So Grimoire comes out, we get the elemental bonus here, then we use our shadows, using Shadow Step next, and same thing here, we use Moon Shadow. Very simple. Once we do that, we dash once, because for the skill Sonic Stream, we do have to dash for Magnifying Slashes to get the bonus just right quote-unquote effect off. So we dash here once, get the effect off. Now we tap this 3 times, 1, 2, 3. You don't hold it down, you tap it 1, 2, 3. Just like before, we tap it 1, 2, then we dash, then we tap it again. So watch, we tap this once, we tap it again, and we tap it one more time. We had 3 mana pop-ups come up, and that means use the skill correctly, and that is exactly what I want to see. So jumping back to the document, I do want to go through it one more time, that way you know exactly what to do. So first off, make sure to use the skill correctly. You do have to dash and use the Plum skill, that we get these effects off, the full bloom and the Plum flower, giving you some nice damage bonuses. And then afterwards, once you prep, you use the Shadow Step, then use the Moon Shadow right after, getting these bonuses here. Then you dash again, getting the Amplifying Draw. This is what we need to get the max damage possible. You do dash and wait about a half second, that is very important. After you wait that half second, use Magnifying Slashes twice, not 3 times, but twice. You don't hold down the skill, you just tap it 1 and 2, that way you do get 2 mana pop-ups coming up. Very important, that does indicate use it correctly, which is the best way to know if you're doing it right. And as you go down here, you dash one more time, and then you use the Magnifying Slashes one final time. It is 3 slashes in total. So when we dash first, then we use it twice, then we dash again, use it one final time, and you're done. 3 mana pop-ups indicating you got the max damage in, so do enjoy that. And for perfect combo number 2, you just Shadow Step, use dash, wait about a half second, then use Magnifying Slashes 3 times by tapping 1, 2, 3, and then you're done. You should see 3 mana pop-ups, that means you did right. So do enjoy. Obviously for this, use Grimoire first, that'll be step 0, using Grimoire or whatever other weapon you have to boost your damage with. And that's it. That's it for the guide. If you enjoyed, make sure to please drop a like and subscribe. That way I know you want more guides like this one here. This has taken a lot longer to do than just our usual Yap session, so please indicate to me you want more guides like this one. That way I know to keep pumping out the videos. And yeah, all I have for you today. And also make sure you support us, the link is down below, that way I can send you a bunch of juicy free codes like all the ones here. You will get 8 of them and more coming out, so again, it's free, why not do it? It is your benefit and mine. And actually we're almost at the 25,000 mark. Let me refresh. We might actually get even more here. Ooh, so close, 17 away. So help us get that 25,000 mark. We are ranked number 1 for a reason, because I make sure every single person gets their codes.